apparently everybody knows in the house now that everyone wants to go after Kev. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, I'm surprised that Kev doesn't know yet because everyone's talking about it. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Bobby's so stupid. He was like,
I was like, what are you? And he's like, oh, I'm surprised Zach hasn't told you about it. I'm like, what is there to, I don't think there's anything to really like talk about. He's like, oh, maybe Zach doesn't tell you everything or something like that. And then he's like, he can keep snuggling up to B or something. Or, yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he was saying
Tonight?
something about how he's like, he's like on good terms with everybody and stuff. And he's something about snuggling with B or, I don't know.
He's talking about me?
Yeah.
were you talking to B tonight?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, like my normal. What do you
Yeah, just like normal conversation.
Yeah.
He's an idiot.
I know. But it's like every day. I'm like, dude, leave me alone. I don't care.
He pulled me aside today, too.
This is the bed.
You have no idea how bad it was, JP. No, that's not even it. He wasn't just like this. He was a full-on, like, all up on me.
So
like,
funny.
It was just...
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on because he pulled me aside. He was like, hey, hot tub room. I was like, went up to the hot tub. He's like, did you tell, it was about you too.
Yeah.
He's like, did you tell Ashleigh that JP knows about the Kev thing or something?
Yeah.
I was like, what? I was like, I don't know. I was like,
he probably came up to you after he talked to me in the bathroom then.
yeah, he did. He's like, because I just talked to Ashley. I didn't mean to, like, he's like, I feel like I threw you under the bus with Ashley or something. I was like, no. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't think I've told her. I was like, maybe I have. I'm not sure.
That's what I was like, oh yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay, just wondering.
What did
Okay, wait, how did it all start though? What did he say?
Huh?
What did he all say?
You know, he just came into the bathroom and he's like, I've been asking everybody this question, but if you want HOH, who would you put up? And I was like, I don't really know 100%. Like, I'd have to think about it and stuff. And he's like, yeah, well, Kev's pretty much a given right now. And he's like, it's so weird how everybody knows about it. It sketches me out because if everybody knows about it, how does Kev not know about it? I'm like, oh yeah, it's pretty sketchy. I was like, I didn't realize that Kev was for sure someone that was going to go up. And he's like, oh, I'm surprised Zach didn't tell you. I'm like, what? And then that whole conversation.
What he was trying to do is see if I had told you.
See if you told me?
No, he was trying to see if I told you.
Oh.
Well, I made it seem like you didn't tell me anything.
I just wanted to be eviction night, and I just wanted.
And then he said, and then what did he say? Continue on.
And then he was talking, and then he's like, maybe Zach doesn't tell you everything then. And I was like, oh, I don't know. And then he's like, he's on pretty good terms with like a lot of people in the house, and he's like, he's all snuggly with B, or he can go snuggle with B or something like that. He said something like that. Like at the end.
Doesn't make sense at all.
Oh. He's just grasping at straws. Like, he's just trying to try and taint Zach in your mind. But he like.
Willow told me he's super intimidated by me.
Yeah.
Like,
What?
I still think he might throw this cone to me though.
What's that?
Willow said tonight, but she's like, yeah, I think, or Bobby said he would, like, if it was you and him at the end, like, he would throw it.
Oh, and Bobby also said to me, he's like, yeah, if you were ever on the block, and he's like, even if you were a pawn and I won veto, I'd take you off in a heartbeat. Paul was telling me all those things. I'm like, oh, thanks, Bobby. Appreciate
Too
it.
bad, Bobby. You'll be going home next week. And Ashleigh will be voting you out.
Oh, boy.
Gotta make it happen.
Okay, so hold on. If we win HOH, who are the pawns we put up?
I was talking, yeah.
Because I feel like
Peely's gonna be one for sure.
Peely for sure?
I think so.
Okay. Do you think she'll be able to take it okay?
I think so.
Just, can you
yeah.
talk her down?
Mm-hmm.
So
If I do Willow, she'll
yeah,
it'll burn a bridge.
Don't do that. I think Peely, I think Godfrey.
Yeah.
Godfrey, he's the one guy in the house who like, you can just tell him, like, yo, Godfrey, I need you as a pawn because you're strong in the comps, and like...
Yeah, I could do that.
And
I was thinking Sarah, though.
No, you know what, if you put up Sarah, though, she's gonna get real pissed at you.
I think so.
Oh, yeah. she's so mad at Bruno. She's mad, like.
You think she's mad at Bruno?
Well, I don't think she's mad at Bruno. She's just very emotional, and she's like.
But I don't want to burn a bridge with Godfrey. I don't want to burn a bridge with Godfrey either.
But Godfrey would understand it more than her, and at the same time, like I said, Godfrey today said to Sarah that if he won, he'd put Kev up. So I feel like that's a good enough excuse to put him up.
Yeah, that's true.
So, he said that?
Yeah. He said if he won, no.
He told me. Shitting around?
Yeah, he told Sarah that he put up Zach and Kevin. He told me that he put up B and Sarah. So he's just telling everybody everything.
He told me that today. He said Sarah was doubting me. He kind of told me a second. I just said like, whatever. But he's like, we gotta go after Sarah.
I'd throw up Godfrey. Seriously, he's caring. Sarah, we wanna make her feel good because we wanna keep her around because she's terrible to cops. And she's somebody that I think we can work with later. So if we bring that much, yeah.
Peely's in the shit, but she was super stressed out.
Yeah.
But I think
Godfrey and who else?
Yeah, you'd have to. Just do Godfrey and Peely. I think that would make the most sense.
We'll have to talk to Peels.
Or yeah, I mean, I don't know. Could you comment? Because that's the thing, is like Peely's so emotional. And like she's freaking out about the world a lot, right? So if you put her up, she might be like, well, I don't want to trust the Dyke Alliance anymore, you know what I mean?
I don't think she'd go that far.
But she's got
no one else.
She does, but
is she smart enough for her to
understand
what's going on? Like,
yeah, can she understand what a pawn is? And
can we tell her what the fuck's happening with Bobby or no? Like, I don't know if we can trust her with that info yet.
Like right before.
Here's what's going down.
Well, she knows that Bobby's gonna Kev though. Right. So I think she would understand if she won. I don't even think we need to tell her until like right before, or if she wins HOH.
If anything, we would pull her and Kev aside, be like, Peely, listen, Kev's the right. Because she's got to understand that what we're doing is a huge move for Kev.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
it's for Kev and for her.
Yeah, if you just keep implying the whole Kev thing, after everything you say, just bring up Kev's name again.
Because if we don't do this, if we don't do this, the Chop Chop is going to take up Kev.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So
and we have to. Here's another point. Here's another point to reiterate too, Zach. We're gonna tell her that we're pretending that we're doing what the Chop Chop wants, and the Chop Chop wants Peely up as a pawn. So because then Peely can't win the veto and like protect Kev. So you can just say, this is like a secret plan. We're faking this in order to sell it.
We're gonna switch it.
Exactly. Yes. And in order to sell it to them, we have to put her up. And then if we do that, we reiterate that this is all for Kev. She has nothing to worry about. We have the votes no matter what because we got a strong 5. Then she'll be okay.
She'll still be stressed about it, obviously.
Who do we take off when we win the POV?
Peely.
Peely? Keep it out there?
Take off Peely 100%. Keep up God.
If what?
So the back door, we put up Godfrey and Peely.
Oh, you're saying we win POV to back door.
We win POV.
Gotcha.
Zach wins POV, or I win POV, or you win POV. We pull off Peely. We put up Bobby. Tell me Godfrey.
I would have loved. I'd love to win that POV. Just take Peels off.
That'd be great. And then boom, Bobby goes up. And then if any of us are HOH and we're in the POV ceremony and we're back to Bobby, this is getting way ahead of ourselves, but I don't care. Just be like, just go on some speech about somebody's like, this guy is a big threat and they've been in an alliance that I've not been a part of. Well, if I do it, I'll be like, they've been in an alliance that I've not been a part of from the beginning. And that's why Bobby, you have to go on the block this week. And then Bobby will be like, oh. It'll be so good. He'll shit his pants.
Do you think he'll get, did he'll rage? Did he'll get
he'll cry.
I don't know,
he'll cry.
He's unpredictable. Like, I feel like it's either going to be way, like, is he cry, or it's going to be way the other way.
When he was like, he'll do that. He'll just break down and cry. He'll be broken and he'll just die. He won't have to do anything. He'll just roll over and die and he'll know he's going home.
That's really sad.
It is really sad, but hey, it's a game, and he has to go. So he's coming after our boy Kev. We gotta protect Kevin. So
I just like every time I'm with Will, I'm like, I gotta go for Kev, like, because I don't trust her. I can't tell her this plan yet.
No way. Not yet. You can never tell her the plan until the plan actually happens. Then you tell her the plan. Because if Willow finds out, guess what he's gonna do? Run to Bobby, spew the whole thing to him, and then Bobby's gonna know. He's gonna try hard in the HOH if he's playing, and then we're fucked. So Bobby cannot know.
Willow cannot know.
Willow cannot know. Right.
She told me actually, like, yeah, like one of you is gonna put a knife in each other's backs.
What, you
Bobby?
and Bobby?
Yeah.
Well, I love Willow as a person, but game-wise, she's very frustrating. Very frustrating. Because we see what she's playing everybody. Really, she thinks she's playing everybody. She doesn't realize she's not working with us.
No.
But she's going to everybody and saying everything. She was going to Sarah and saying to Sarah, oh, we gotta watch out for the couples. It says to me today, oh, we gotta watch out for Sarah. So it's like she's in the chop shop, but then she's also like talking about.
She's a member of no one.
She's in the chop shop, but then she's like pretending like she's all over the place. She just.
Fuck, it would be so ideal if I could put up Sarah and Peely though.
Yeah, don't do it. I wouldn't do it.
Sarah wouldn't go after us after that.
She wouldn't, but at the same time,
would it break all trust?
It would break some trust, and she's also like I bet you the couples thing is going through her mind too. Eventually, because yeah, I mean she feels.
Yeah, but if Zach's putting up Peely,
yeah,
the couples thing's kind of out the window.
No,
yeah, but
it won't.
It won't.
Everyone's gonna think I'm doing it as a pawn anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Chop's gonna think it's a pawn for.
I honestly, man, do Godfrey, because here's what Godfrey's doing.
And you don't want to do Godfrey because you don't want to.
You don't want to burn that bridge, but at the same time, guess what? Godfrey and I are super tight. If you're the one who has to put him up, or vice versa, like one of us can rope him in and tell him what to do. And he's also like I guarantee you, Godfrey, his plan right now is throwing every single competition. He doesn't want to win anything. You saw him through the ringer. He's just giving Bruno the things.
Right.
He doesn't want to win because he's not a target and he knows it. He's just going to float as far as he can. He's sleeping his way through the game, and it's a good strategy because nobody's worried about Godfrey. Remember week 2, everyone's like Godfrey has to go home.
That's what I've been saying. He's going to be the one that makes it to the end just because
so far.
Because there's always going to be a bigger target.
There's always going to be a bigger target. But that's the thing, is now is the time. There's always a time in the game when somebody is the clear pawn every single week. Godfrey is that pawn for us this season. He's going to be the pawn. He's going to be the AJ, the Spencer. He'll be the perfect pawn because he'll do what you tell him to do. He'll go to sleep. He'll just be calm. And he'll be fine. As long as you keep him in on it and be like, yo, Godfrey, you're strictly a pawn. You're not going to go home. Trust me on this. You have nothing to worry about. And then when he does stay and he is safe, he'll be like, oh, Zach was honest to me the whole time and told me I had nothing to worry about, so this is okay. Boom, done.
He's actually easy to manipulate in that sense.
He's so easy to manipulate. Whereas Sarah, if you're like, hey, Sarah, you're a pawn, she's going to freak out.
She's smart.
She's smart, and she's going to freak out because she's very emotional.
Yeah,
right? So.
You're right.
Yeah, so. It's not worth it. Down the road, yeah, but next week, it's going to be
crazy week this week.
Gotta win HOH, but yeah.
This is going to be a rank.
Yeah, keep working on convincing Bobby to throw it. I'll keep working on convincing Willow to throw it.
Try to keep Bobby throwing this.
And then because if Bobby,
I'll win this thing, and I know Willow doesn't want to win.
Yeah, if Willow doesn't win it and Bobby doesn't win it, we're golden. No matter what happens, we'll be able to convince whoever HOHs
to stay in as long as you can, but throw it too, because you don't want to have to backstab Bobby.
No, unless you want to.
Unless you want to do
evil. If you want to be evil, I'd love to see that.
Unless you want to do it, but that'd be a jaw dropper. If you put him up, you're crazy. You're too nice.
Yeah. No, I'd love to see you do it though. It'd be so fun.
If you want to do it, I'll throw it to you.
Do it.
Fuck that.
You don't want to do it? Okay, well then make sure that Bobby and Willow and Godfrey are out, and then go ahead and throw it. And then Zach or I'll take it. And then, good to go. Hopefully one of us wins it. But then again, if Kev wins it, it's good. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Kev also said, though, to me, he's like, if you guys want HOH, just put me on slop and make it seem like you're coming after me, and I'm just like going to sell it hard that I'm in trouble, and then we'll back to Bobby. So good.
Can't wait to listen.
Can't wait. I know.
I thought all these plans were fucked today when Johnny was coming off the block. I thought everything was fucked. I was like,
yeah.
Do you know how bad today could have been if somebody besides Bruno won that beat up?
If Johnny would have pulled up him and Sarah,
he would have for
Bruno
sure.
would have put up Peely and Kevin, and we would have been fucked.
Yep.
We would have been completely fucked.
Let's go.
That's exactly what would have happened.
Good chat.
Yeah, good chat, guys. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Go team.
JP, you're such a smart cookie. Such a smart cookie you are.
Here, I'll go in first. You guys stay out here, because it's less. Oh, fuck. Ow.
Are you okay? Just stuck his toe so hard. Poor dude. Jump in the pool, Zach.
I hope this HOH is something I can win.
What?
This HOH is something I can win.
Yes.
I really hope it's that back and forth on the ice. The little
I
scoop.
know, you keep
feeling
saying,
the
you
thing.
keep talking about that. Okay, stop, you're gonna jinx yourself.
No, I'm not jinxing myself. I'm just saying I hope it's
I
that
know.
one.
Yeah, well, if you keep hoping it's not, just don't hope.
I'm just praying for it.
Just don't hope for that one. Don't fall in the pool. Oh, as funny as that would be, we can't destroy another mic.
I can't believe he's selling me out again.